Otaku no Minna, Yahoo, how's it going everyone? This is Sharon from I Am Otaku. As you guys can see, I've got this massive Katakuri statue right here next to me from the very famous popular anime One Piece. You guys can tell the box is just huge. It's so big that it couldn't fit in my room, it couldn't fit on my table. I had to bring it out to this scenery, which is my dining table and my dining room. And so this is going to be roughly 60 centimeters tall. As you can tell, it's going to be a very massive detail-oriented piece. The artwork on the art box itself is magnificent. You can see it's got a Katakuri on top, on the base that's from the mirror world battle scene. And he's got his two Mochi Mochi no Mi abilities with his fist, with the haki, Buso Shoku Haki. And so I think generally this is one impressive statue. But without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and unbox this for you guys to see. See you guys in a real quick bit. So there you have it guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that quick unboxing and showcasing of Katakuri itself. He looks magnificent, doesn't he? He's so massive that I'm glad I placed him on this a little bit of a absorbent mat because of the weight distribution, and on top of that on the turntable. So I'm just gonna manually have to spin it as I showcase to you guys. So first and foremost, let's get straight to it. Doesn't he look gorgeous? The base complements its figure. It is framed very well and nicely. You can have Katakuri in the main centerpiece, but you cannot ignore the two massive fists coming towards you. We've got his really nice sharp looking trident. It actually made a hole on my mattress itself. On the base itself, as I just said earlier, it really stands out because here we've got the really nice vibrant colors and texture, as well as a lot of shattering of what looks to be like the debris of the battle scene, for which is in mirror world. And I think that was one of my most favorite scenes that I have seen, because Katakuri was just above or Luffy in all that stats, but because this recreation of this scene itself kind of brings back the memory. There's a few shattered mirrors across the platform. I love that because obviously showcases what Luffy had to do. We can see that the Mochi Mochi fruit, the Mochi Mochi ability that Katakuri has is coming from the base and is coming towards the back and having this nice structure right above the shoulders of Katakuri, that showcasing that his strength, his confidence. And I think on top of that, we can even see a little bit of his side of his face to showcase his seriousness of how he's gonna go for it. He's gonna give his 100% against Luffy because that's how much he respects him. This seems to be more accurate in regards to scaling. Again, as a height comparison, you can generally tell it's already coming towards me in height-wise. And then again, if you just turn around this whole entire base, there's a lot to take in. We've got the fact that even in the back of the base itself, we've still got all these tone, shadowing, really nice, I would say really nice texturing on this thing. I do see a little crack on that. I'm hoping that's not that big of a deal. We still got very nice purple with the pink shades, with obviously the typical black-like coloring on typical checkerboard kind of basis. Then, you know, it obviously complements his style, for which he seems to be a lot more kind of flamboyant in regards to his outfit as well. Really happy about what Jean Studio did was the base. It's very well firm, and again, I think quite not flimsy, you know, it's quite durable. as from what I felt as I was carrying it. I can tell that's where the weight's coming from. In addition to that, I would say the magnets were super strong, to the point I was quite scared to like rip it off, because I was kind of worried I would be hitting other parts of the statue. So the strong magnet gives you a bit of sense of assurance that this statue isn't gonna, you know, break so easily. It is quite sturdy enough to be structured, and it's gonna stand upright without having any issues. So with that said, obviously, without a doubt, looking at it, the entirety of it is really just take it all in, take it all in. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but check out that fist, yeah? The fist is already bigger than my own fist. And that's probably the takeaway from what I wanted to get this statue for, because I saw some promotion photos from this, the prototypes. And when I saw this depiction of my fist against theirs, you know, I saw someone else do that, and I thought, this clearly has to be a must buy for me if you're a massive One Piece fan. And I already had Katakuri before, so it's just another Katakuri compliment. In addition to that, I think weight-wise, it's gonna be rough. I was able to carry it, so I would think the box weight was generally inclusive of this thing would be around 25 kilos. What's 25 kilos like? Is that like 50, 55 over pounds? Something like that. So it's generally quite, you know, it's quite heavy, but not heavy to the point that you can't carry it as one person. And as you guys have seen in the video as well, I was easily able to put it up together with no instructions provided. I just simply stacking it one by one. I knew from the start that it's going to have to be the base first to kind of give it a good structure and foundation, in order for the rest of it, like the mochi at the back, the katakuri at the front, all had to be well balanced out so the base doesn't topple over with the statue and then having it shattered. Touch, knock on wood. So let's go with likability first. I've pretty much been giving higher and higher value ratings for a lot of my statues, but that's because when I buy it, I like it, right? But as soon as I unbox them and I build it up together, I'm able to tell myself that I like it even more. Matter of fact, I love it. So this is I even got complimented by my parents. So with that said, this is a 10 out of 10. This is completely Le Plus Ultra. If I could give it more than 10, I'll give it 11, because that's just how much I love this thing itself. Because again, as I said, the entire package is the whole deal. In regards to value, I think if you're going to be paying $500 for this kind of thing, you should be getting your bang for your buck. So you're getting a nice base, you're getting a very well structured quality material, because it's heavy, right? The material's heavy. You're gonna have a lot of coloring, texturing, from what I can tell, from the uniform to the bottom of the base to the very top of the fist. Now, it's gonna be well good for the value you're paying for. And in addition to that, I might as well just highlight that the fact that this thing is gonna be probably worth a lot more after the market, depending on just the style alone. I think people will want it now that they see this. And I haven't seen anyone else post this on social media yet, so I hope to be the first one. And of course, I would love to hear other people post their own and see what their opinions are of this magnificent statue as I've just showcased to you here today. Generally, I think it was well packed. It was generally good, delivered very safely, thanks to the hands of Jin Studio as well as GAC, the retailers. So shout out to them. So overall, guys, value-wise, I think you guys can tell from my really long description, it's another 10 out of 10. So 10, 10, 10, 10. So guys, go for it if you guys have still the opportunity to get it. If not, I think let's just admire this entirety of Katakuri himself, just like that. So with that said, I am hoping to be able to display this somewhere in the house. Hopefully I can find the space, because as a collector, we guys know space is probably the biggest constraint we have as a collector. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to like, subscribe and comment. And of course, you know, let me know in the comments below what you guys felt was the highlight of this entire figure itself. So with that said, it's been good. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and have a good one. Plus Ultra.